10,000 years ago, the Arctic belonged to giants. Woolly rhinos, cave bears, saber-tooths, and mammoths roamed the endless icy wasteland. Yet, all these behemoths eventually lost to climate shifts, sleeping forever beneath the deep freeze. But one survivor endured, sporting an indestructible helmet, treating -60 degrees as just a normal day. Facing the Arctic's most savage predators, it never runs, and it never backs down. Meet the muskox, a literal living tank on the northern barrens. The absolute last living fossil left behind by the Pleistocene. Its defense tactics leave a whole pack of Arctic wolves completely helpless, shattering their teeth. Its anatomy outright mocks every textbook regarding the survival limits of warm-blooded creatures. It resembles neither a true ox nor a basic sheep. Evolutionarily, its closest living relative is the Asian takin. Its Latin name, Ovibos moschatus, literally translates to musky sheepox. Translated into plain English, scientists still aren't entirely sure what this thing actually is. Adult males stand 1.5 meters at the shoulder, weighing 400 kilos, a solid, airtight bundle of pure muscle. Tiny ears and a short stubby tail are buried deep in thick fur, purely to prevent frostbite. Its center of gravity sits extremely low, with 4 short, powerful, wide-set legs. This stance ensures a rock-solid grip on slick ice, withstanding 100-mile-an-hour polar gales. It also makes it completely impossible for large predators to tackle them down. Surviving in -60-degree cold relies on a flawless double-layered armor system. The outer coat features coarse guard hairs sweeping the hooves, stretching 60 centimeters, the longest of any wild animal on Earth. But the real secret hides beneath the skirt, an undercoat liner native northerners call kiviot. Kiviot is the warmest natural fiber on Earth, 8 times warmer than wool, softer than premium cashmere. The air pocket it creates functions exactly like a perfect, vacuum-insulated thermos. When it snows, flakes land on the muskox's back and just sit there, never melting. This means to predators tracking via thermal imaging or scent, a snow-covered muskox is practically invisible. Every late Arctic summer, dominant males awaken. Special glands below their eyes prompt them to rub their legs, coating their fur in a musky scent broadcasting for kilometers, simultaneously inviting females while flashing a clear warning sign to all rivals: back off. The tundra instantly transforms into a gladiatorial arena. When 2 evenly matched males claim the same harem, the animal kingdom's most brutal courtship ritual begins. The duel unfolds in 2 stages. Stage 1 is pure psychological warfare. Walking parallel with stiff steps, staring, roaring, drooling, kicking dirt, and ripping up turf everywhere. If neither backs down, they trigger Stage 2. Head-to-head clash. The 2 beasts back up, clearing a 50-meter runway. Lowering heads, aligning 10-centimeter thick horn shields, they charge each other at 40 kilometers an hour. The impact sound cracks like an artillery blast, echoing across the silent, barren tundra. Impact force exceeds 3 tons per square centimeter. A match can last 20 collisions until one quits or gets knocked unconscious. Won't their brains turn to mush? Don't worry, nature pre-designed the perfect remedy. First, porous, air-filled bone up to 7 centimeters thick sits beneath the horns, acting like a modern car's crumple zone. Second, the brain is relatively small, floating in massive amounts of spinal fluid, never touching the skull walls. Third, right before impact, massive neck muscles lock the vertebrae, turning the head and torso into a single piece of solid iron. The shockwave channels down the front hooves straight into the ground, a flawless shock absorption system. While males prove themselves via headbutting, females prove vitality through birth. Calves arrive around April or May, amidst fierce Arctic blizzards at -30 degrees. For any other warm-blooded creature, being born soaking wet in this weather means freezing to death within minutes. Dropping from a 38-degree womb straight into absolute zero, the calf gets exactly 10 minutes to stand and take its first step. The mother licks its coat frantically, speeding up moisture evaporation. Then, the muskox's ultimate secret weapon deploys. The calf instinctively dives beneath its mother's floor-length fur coat. Inside, temperatures soar dozens of degrees higher, a completely natural, living tent. To heat the calf internally, the mother's milk packs 11% fat, mimicking heavy cream with triple regular milk calories. Consequently, just hours post-birth, the calf marches alongside the herd right through the raging blizzard. Yet, staying full remains the hardest battle. Under the endless polar night, the tundra lies buried under dense, packed snow. Lacking grass, they subsist on dry moss, lichens, and frozen dwarf willow twigs. Smashing hard snow crusts piece by piece with wide, powerful hooves, though this food holds near zero nutritional value. However, the muskox's stomach operates as a four-chambered bioreactor. Gulping coarse forage whole first, they regurgitate and chew it thoroughly once finding shelter. Billions of symbiotic bacteria inside break down raw fiber, a fermentation process that naturally generates massive body heat. In other words, as long as its stomach is full, the muskox heats itself from the inside out. To locate this scarce food during the polar night, they evolved specialized eyes. Horizontally elongated rectangular pupils deliver a wide 320-degree panoramic view. Predators sneaking up from the flanks can be seen without the muskox even turning its head. Come the polar day, special retinal pigments filter intense glare like built-in sunglasses, completely preventing snow blindness. Yet, even flawless anatomy is useless without tactical coordination. The muskox's true ultimate weapon is collective intelligence and military-grade discipline. Arctic wolves hunt caribou simply, charge to scatter them, split the herd, isolate the weakest, and run them to exhaustion. But this trick fails completely against muskoxen. The moment wolves appear, the herd instantly shifts formation. Calves and females retreat to the center, while adult males form a shoulder-to-shoulder outer ring, facing all horn shields outward. Wolves circle, launching fake charges to cause panic, a total waste of energy. This mental standoff can last hours. If a wolf edges too close, the nearest bull lunges out like lightning, flipping the 50-kilo wolf meters into the air, snapping its ribs instantly, before snapping back into line to fill the gap. No chasing, no losing control, just a flawless defensive line. 90% of the time, the wolf pack retreats in utter frustration. However, this defensive circle has a vulnerability. Facing polar bears or tundra grizzlies gets problematic. Bears skip mind games, relying on sheer body mass. A starving polar bear easily smashes the line, breaking bones with one swipe. Once the formation breaks, a chaotic brawl between giants ensues, with an unpredictable outcome for both. Yet, what pushed the muskox to the brink of extinction wasn't bears, it was humans. Evolution's cruel irony, the exact tactic that saved them during the Ice Age became their death warrant against firearms. When explorers, whalers, and hunters brought rifles to the tundra, muskoxen did what they always do, formed a circle and waited. And humans simply shot these stationary, living targets down one by one from a safe distance. By the early 20th century, only a few thousand muskoxen remained globally. The species stood on the absolute edge of oblivion. Thankfully, strict international protection laws and captive breeding reintroduction programs triggered a slow recovery. Muskoxen reappeared across Greenland, Alaska, northern Canadian islands, Russia's Taimyr Peninsula, and Wrangel Island. But climate change now poses a brand new test. Warm Arctic winters make winter rain a frequent reality. Rain penetrates the snow, which subsequent extreme freezes turn into a sheet of solid armor, rendering pastures pure ice. Even the muskox's powerful hooves cannot dig through it. During these years, entire herds are trapped and starved to death beneath the ice layer. Starving down to the very last one, the muskox will never flee. Its instinct dictates just one move. Face the blizzard, lower that horn-crowned head, and hold the line at all costs. It remains the final living monument left to this planet by the Ice Age, using its entire existence to show us that in this planet's harshest corners, the ultimate rule of survival is never to run away. It is to grit your teeth, endure, and hold together as one.